I was going to ask you about the recruiting philosophy, especially in this footprint. When I think about it on paper, you have tons of talent in this area. In Virginia, it's also a place though that everyone comes to recruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're competing against the big dogs all the time. You got Penn State comes here, all the Big Ten schools come here, SEC comes here. So what's the philosophy? How do you keep kids home, and what's the overall recruiting philosophy for you and your program?
Yeah, well, first of all, it goes back to us building relationships. Nobody should know more about the kids in our state than us.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
8th grade, 9th grade, we're knowing about them. We're finding out because we're invested in the schools.
Yeah.
We can spend more time in the schools in Virginia than any other staff.
Yeah.
And we're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I got here, there was 3 or 4 kids that we had recruited the heck out of to Penn State that had been to Penn State, I don't know, 4 or 5 times and had never been to Blacksburg.
That's crazy.
And that doesn't mean we're going to get them,
Yeah.
but it's going to put us in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in enough of the conversations,
You get a few.
you're going to get a few.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody outside of our state should have a better relationship with the kids in Virginia than we do.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I want to let you in on a secret of how I keep my face so clean. Our sponsor, Caldera Lab, has changed the game for me with their skincare products. Skincare isn't just for girls anymore, it's for the guys too. And if you're not on the skincare trend, what are you doing? I was never a big lotion guy until I got a little bit older. I'm 28 now, you gotta take care of the skin. Caldera Lab came to my rescue and I've never felt better. I love Caldera Lab and now you can too at calderalab.com/Adam B for 20% off.
I say that, and these high school coaches and these families and these communities, this is the flagship school.
Yeah.
They remember when this place was Clemson before Clemson was. 7 conference championships, played for a national championship, a bunch of years at 10+ wins in a row. The highest level.
Yeah.
And, back-to-back years of the number 1 defense in the country. So this is, there's older brothers and moms and dads and uncles and aunts and grandparents, man. They understand this brand and what this place is about. And so it's been good. They're so happy that we're back investing in the state. They're so happy that we're back in these schools.
Mm-hmm.
I went in Michael Vick's high school and they hadn't seen a tech coach in 6 years.
How's that happen?
Just different philosophy. And I'm not saying, don't you just go in and take a picture with his jersey, like, man.
At least stop by, right?
But there are a bunch of good players in this state.
Yeah.
It's a talented state, and, you've got, everybody, coming. It's very competitive. But, we're in a lot of good battles right now that we couldn't be in last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think moving forward, as we're able to invest in these guys and start recruiting these guys at an earlier age, even though, maybe there's something that's, there's a school that's had more success currently, the relationships and the vision and the future and what they see in us can be enough to get some of those guys to stay home. I think we'll do that.
Yeah.